Welcome back, everyone. Today I'd like to show you a GPS, Magellan RoadMate 5230T-LM. Just picked this up just a few days ago, and I thought I would do a video on it. Picked this one up specifically because I had one before. I've had a couple of Magellans. Excuse me. I used Garmin before, and when I started using Magellan, I found it a little bit more user-friendly, more to my liking anyway. I never did use TomTom. I believe it's another GPS that's out there, and there's a few other brands out there. I haven't used that before, but I must say once I ran across the Magellan, it seemed like I was content with that. And I've owned two previous to this one, and this is my most recent one. And the main reason for purchasing this one is because of the free lifetime map updates and traffic alerts. So anyway, we'll do the unboxing now. Okay, here is the Magellan, the 5230T-LM, and I think the LM stands for lifetime updates. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it means. Anyway, here we are, just the main select the category screen. It's the basic run-of-the-mill selections that you would see in a GPS. There's two differences that I've noticed in this GPS that I haven't had in others. There's a speed warning indicator. You can set it to warn you of speeds. The GPS basically detects what speed limits are as you're traveling, I believe, and it'll warn you. An audio warning or a video warning, or both. And you can set the rate, anywhere from 10 to I think it's 80 kilometers above the speed limit. I don't know why that's so, but that's one difference I've noticed. The speed, I find this one here, it's as a faster machine than the previous ones. Even when loading, it was you can see it's faster now. I don't know, maybe the older ones were a bit congested, but it seemed like the older ones, even when they were reset, were a bit slower loading. So, and the other difference with the screen from the other ones is the size, which I find a little bit better. Certainly the printing is bigger, and so it's easier to read. And so if it's easier to see at a glance, obviously that is better. And of course, this one is the first one I've had that had lifetime updates. Here we have the car adapter. And this section here, of course, goes into the cigarette lighter, or the power receptacle. They don't call it cigarette lighters anymore because most cars don't come in it. And there's the jack that goes into the side of the Magellan GPS. I forgot to mention to you, back here is a speaker, and there's a reset button right down here. You probably can't see that. Maybe if I can zoom in a bit. There you go. That would be the reset button right here. And of course this doubles as a USB unit. Not only can you power it here, you can also run the GPS for updates through that jack. And the other thing that came with it, and there's a few other things of course, is the actual USB cord. That's for doing your updates and whatever else you need to be doing. And of course there is the actual instructions for your lifetime map updates, and it tells you to do it. And I've done some research, and basically if you follow the instructions concisely, take your time, download that get to that website and follow the instructions precisely, taking your time, you'll have no problem doing the updates. I've read some people having trouble, but they've sort of went quasi with the actual instructions, and didn't quite do it exactly as it was supposed to. Of course, there's technical support you can call that'll help you. The other thing is the actual booklet that comes with it, the user manual. It's they call it the user handbook, And in that, it gives you some description of the safety of use, and how to turn it on, how to program it, how to use the different functions that are in the book, in the GPS, sorry. And so it also mentions in the book that you can download the PDF file or go online, and apparently there's much more information online with regard to the functionality of this GPS. I believe that's it. In the box is just the plastic bags. That's all I have left here now that the things came in. So I would say I would recommend one of these, and possibly even bigger. I think the rules and regulations of the road, you're allowed to have a GPS. The screen can be no bigger than 7.5 inches. If I'm wrong, please mention it in this video in the comment section. But I think that's the limit, the restriction of the size that you're allowed to use as a GPS, or anything, I guess, mounted onto your dash or onto your windshield. So anybody that's got any comments on the Garmin products, the newer stuff, because I haven't been into Garmin in a while, and the TomTom and any other GPSs that are out there, please leave a comment about what you think of them and what you find are pros or cons with each of the pieces of equipment that you've used. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'd like to ask you to please rate the video. Please give me a thumbs up if you can, and subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day.